My name is Archibald Chesterfield III. I'm a YouTube entertainer and celebrity, and I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Hello, Archibald Chesterfield III, AC3. AC3 on the Paul Pluta channel. Remember, like, subscribe, and tell your fuckhead friends about the channel. And don't forget, look in the description for 10 ways you can help me stay full-time on YouTube. Okay, fuckers. This is a paid review because I don't do shit for free. Don't do things for free because there is virtually no Google ads at the moment. I need to get some revenue in, fuckers. Paid reviews, $20. Ask a question and I'll do a video. Hi Arch, also collection review, $20. Hi Arch, I wanted to get your opinion on the Breitling in-house B01 movement. I recently purchased a 2010 Chronomat B01 black dial for $3,000 and had it completely overhauled for just over $1,000. I have owned many Breitlings over the years and think this may be the best model they put out in 20 years. My collection is down to 2 watches, a ceramic sub-date, and this Chronomat. Wondering if you think this in-house movement is bullshit or worthy of your opinion. I know one thing we can agree on is our love for Asian pussy. Thank you. Thanks for all you do. Bob from Connecticut. I'll send you the money to the email you've listed. Thanks. Okay, Bob. Thank you so much. Thank you so much indeed. Now, I take things very seriously on the Archie Luxury channel. We don't just rush through our paid reviews. No, I do the research. I do the homework. So let's have a bit more of a talk here about this piece here. Now, I got to tell you the truth. The Chronomat itself there, it isn't one of my favorite watches. I think the most beautiful Breitling itself is the Breitling, I gotta be honest with you, the Breitling Navi Timer, okay? That to me is the best, the best Breitling available. The Chronomats, I've had a bit of a run-in with Chronomats. I had a boss who was, let's just say, how do we put this? He was a bit on the, yeah, we disliked him. Archie had a little bit of a disliking for him. He had a Chronomat. So, you know, I've got a bit of bad blood with the Chronomats. But what do I think of the Chronomats? And look, they are a very blingy type of piece. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, that is all the fashion there. You paid $3,000. That's pretty good buying. I mean, you go on Chrono24, you don't see a lot of B01s that cheap. You don't see them. That's keen buying. That's cool. That's cool. So, you know, the question is, what do I think of the you're asking me about the movement here. And look, I kind of, you know, I got to be completely honest with you there. I'm kind of, you know, Breitling itself there, I love as a brand. I love my Breitlings. I've owned a few Super Oceans, and I've owned the I've owned quite a few really cool I've owned a few really cool Breitlings, but I gotta fucking tell you the truth there. I really do think myself there that with Breitlings themselves, I don't know whether the movement is so big or bad. You know what I mean? I got to tell you the truth there. The Breitling Chronomat B01, it's compared a lot to the IWCs. They're kind of in that genre, that big, beefy sports watch genre. And I gotta sort of tell you, I think, you know, the Breitling and the IWC, especially the Ingenua chronographs, they're really big, beefy, fuck off sort of pieces. And it's interesting. It's interesting. it's interesting. IWC and Breitling don't produce their own chronograph movements. Both these things have changed. In 2009 at Baselworld, Breitling introduced its long-anticipated in-house movement, the B01. And the first watch to contain this movement was the Chronomat B01, which is what you've got. IWC then produced its Ingenieur chronograph at Geneva's SIHH fair in 2009. Now, I gotta tell you, this is an interesting debate there, and there's also been rumors that Breitling's teamed up with Tudor with some of their movements there, and I gotta be honest with you, I think it's that big sports genre, that big beefy piece is quite, I gotta be honest with you, I recently fell into the I got an IWC Ingenieur myself, and that beefy genre, fuck me dead. That is a big type of I kind of like it. I like to look at these things. The IWC is typically a bit more expensive than the Breitling, but the Breitlings themselves there, look, you didn't pay a lot of money for it. And I got to be honest with you, how could you not love it? Not love it at all there. I mean, this is the Breitling B01. It's a 28,800, that's the beats per hour movement. 47 joules. It's quite a it's got some shock absorption. It's got the KIF shock absorption in it. It's got the oscillating system with the regulator. They've done some work on it. I do like it. I do like it. I found sometimes the chrono, when you push the fucking the pushers in, they're a bit stiff. That's the only criticism of the Chronomat that I've really got there. And I gotta be completely frank with you. I think that could be a real bargain. You compare that to like a Rolex Daytona, it's got bargain written all over it. So what do I think? The Chronomat, okay, so the Chronomat B01, what do I think? I actually, although I'm not a huge fan of Chronomats, I think this is a cool piece. I like how it's been interpreted, and it's beefy and, it's big piece there. My collection is down to 2 watches, a ceramic sub-date and this Chronomat. What more would you want? That's the perfect sports genre. Perfect sports genre. And I gotta say, Breitling itself there, I was a bit of a snob and said, fuck, it's a ETA 7750 movement. But hang on a minute. Let's just back the truck up. The 7750 movement isn't that fucking bad. It's actually a well-respected movement. It's used in a lot of IWCs and Breitlings. And let's be honest there, you paid $3,000, you spend another grand, $4,000 for a Breitling. I think you've done very well, Bob. I mean, how the fuck could you be unhappy with that? $4,000 lousy dollars for a Breitling big beefy chronograph. You're not going to lose on that, are you? I think you've bought reasonably well, and you've got the Rolex. Man, that's a really cool collection. Nothing wrong with that at all. I could live with that. I actually respect the choice. I respect the choice. So there you go, Bob. I think you've done really well. Nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, phew. I mean, that's really good bang per buck. And I think Breitling itself there, I've given them a hard time over time, and I think I was wrong. I think Breitling is a cool brand. Breitling's a cool brand, okay? Great bang per buck. Great. You got amazing bang per buck. So, Bob, I honestly think You got the Sub and you got the Breitling. Fuck, they're both beautiful watches. Wear them in good health. Enjoy them. And thank you so much for watching the Archie Luxury and the Paul Pluta channel. Bob, I reckon that's a good choice. It's a beautiful two-piece collection. I prefer compact collections. Usable. I don't like these fucking Safe Queen shitters. Safe Queens. Safe Queens, fuckers. That's what a lot of these turds have come to. Safe Queens. So, in my opinion, Bob, I give you the tick of approval. It's beautiful. A ceramic sub-date and a fucking chronomat. The B01. Fuck me dead. What a great purchase. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you miserable fuckers think of that, you brown vinyl fuckers.
We specialize in the repair of Rolex and Patek Philippe watches. We've been doing the same thing for more than 25 years. We have Rolex technicians certified by Rolex who actually used to work for the company for many years, like if we're doing the work on the factory. We completely disassemble the watch and we put it to work like brand new condition. When you get a pre-owned watch, it's like if you're getting a brand new unit. The only difference is the money.